Hi YouTube! This is my review of the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Dark Link figure. It's actually called Shadow Link on the box, but this is totally Dark Link from Ocarina of Time, and he is awesome. Let's open him up. Here's Dark Link out of the packaging, and his sculpt is just a reuse of Jakks' earlier 4-inch Ocarina of Time Link, but that's okay because Dark Link's model is just a reuse of Link's model in Ocarina of Time anyway. So my only real problem with the sculpt is this belt in the center is totally not in the center, it's off center. It should be in the center, but it's not, but oh well, what are you going to do? The only paint is on the eyes, and Dark Link's just has his pupils red, not his whole eyes red, so they got that right, but his left pupil is way off center, so I wish that were better. Looking at the design choices, this is also kind of the Dark Link from Ocarina of Time 3D, because his arms and his legs are gray, but in Ocarina of Time 3D, Dark Link's face and his hair was gray too, so they kept it black like it is in the original Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on N64, so they kind of split the difference there. But the articulation on this guy, the articulation is awesome. He has a ball joint head, but the hat kind of gets in the way of him going up and down. He can still go 360 though. You just got to kind of wiggle it around the shoulders. And speaking of the shoulders, they got peg and hinge. They go in and out, go 360. I kind of dislike how you can get his left arm flatter than you can his right arm. His right arm's always going to stick out that much, but what are you going to do? He's got these cool ball elbows. There's ball joints in there, and allow them to twist. And he's got hinge and swivel wrists, very nice. It doesn't twist at the gauntlet. He's got a cut waist. He has these hinged hips with a cut in the bottom of his tunic that doesn't hinder the articulation. He's got single hinge knees, cuts at the tops of the boots, and these hinge and swivel ankles. Very good articulation. There's 16 points of articulation on this figure, even though Jakks only says there's 14 on the back of the box. The packaging for this figure is awesome because it's something Jakks has never done before in this line. It's character specific for once. It's all black to match Dark Link, and you can see it says exclusive there because this is exclusive to Spencer's. I really like the Ocarina of Time artwork up in the corner. And over here you see the shield, the Hylian shield is packaged separately, which is kind of weird because they don't do the mystery accessories anymore, but whatever. There's the back of the package. Got other figures in the wave that you're not going to see in the stores yet because there's still too many Waluigis out there. If you look at the prototype on the back, it looks like they had filled in all of Link's eyes instead of just his pupils in red, and they didn't do that on the final figure, as I told you before. So, I mean, that's a look at what might have been, just in case you want to see that. So, this packaging is super nice. I really love it. It's really going to tear me up to, well, tear it up, but you guys already did that, so here it goes. Oh. Oh. That felt terrible and wonderful. I think Jakks has done this on some of the other World of Nintendo figures, but I don't know why. It's still surprising to me. This guy's held in there with 1, 2, 3 of these twist ties. Not really twist ties, but some of those things you find in your socks when you buy them and makes them all stuck together, and these are really rubbery. I gotta get this thing out of here. Now it's time to look at accessories, my favorite things. So Dark Link comes with 2, kind of 3 accessories, because obviously it comes with the Hylian shield and the Master Sword, or I guess not the real Master Sword, it's a Dark Master Sword. But the third thing is also the sheath that the Master Sword can go into, plugs in his back in this little hole. Very nice, very easily. And if we look at the accessories up close, the Hylian shield that he has is designed for the right hand. Link is left-handed, so he wields his shield in the left hand. They got nice paint on here. If we can focus on here, please. There we go. But my real complaint is this black mark on the top of my Hylian shield. I don't like that. And then if we look at the Dark Master Sword, this is silver. Ocarina of Time, the original. The shield and the sword, and they're all black, so this is another design choice from Ocarina of Time 3D, but I kind of like this choice. I like it. Swords should be silver. It should be all metal. Very nice accessories. Dark Link actually stands a lot closer to 4.5 inches tall, not just 4 inches tall. Here he is next to Jakks' previous Link sculpt, the Link from Skyward Sword, and you can see how much taller he is compared to that Link. And here he is next to some other Link figures, the non-Jakks ones, the BDNA Ocarina of Time Link and the Figma Skyward Sword Link. Finally, here's Dark Link next to some other Jakks Nintendo figures, and while I gotta say I think Link should be taller than Mario, but I think this Link fits in much better with Sheik and Fox than the old Skyward Sword Link. So I recommend this figure if you're a fan of Dark Link. If you're more of a casual Legend of Zelda fan, you're probably just interested in normal Link figures. The only downside with this guy, other than the loose knees that make him fall over kind of easily, is the price. This is like $20 at Spencer's, which was like twice the price of most 4-inch Jakks figures. But if you can find him on a deal, definitely don't pass him up. I love this figure. Dark Link rules. Peace out, YouTube.